Does converting unit feels like a guessing game? Most students move the decimal point the wrong way and get the answer wrong. But what if I tell you there's a math that makes it impossible to fail? To master the metric system, you just need to remember King Henry died unusually drinking the chocolate milk. Each letter stands for a unit. Kilo, hecto, deca are base units, that is meters, grams, and liters, and then deci, centi, and milli. Here is the one secret rule. The direction you jump on the map is the direction you move your decimal point. If you go from kilo to unit, you move right, and from milli to unit, you move left. Let's understand if we need to do the conversion from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. So this is my bigger unit and these are my smaller unit. As unit is my base unit over here. So if I want to do my weight conversion, that is from kilograms to grams. So gram is my base unit and kilogram is over here. Whenever I need to convert from kilo to my grams, that is I'm converting from bigger to smaller unit, I always need to multiply. So always remember BSM, that is bigger to smaller, we will multiply. So how much I need to multiply? Every jump I have to multiply with 10. So if I need to convert 1 kilogram is equal to how many grams? Then I will make 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, and finally I'm going to reach to grams. So that means 10 multiplied with 10 multiplied with 10. That makes it 1000 grams. Let's do another conversion, that is converting 1 deca is equal to how many centigrams if you are doing for the weight conversions. So 1 decagram. So in this, we are going to see that from deca to centi, that is again we are moving from bigger to smaller. So we will multiply in this, and how many jumps we need to make? 1 jump, 2 jump, and 3 jump. So again it's going to be 10 multiply with 10 multiply with 10, which makes it 1000 centigrams. Isn't that easy? Now let's try of converting from smaller to bigger unit. Now what happened when we are converting from smaller to bigger unit? That is when we are moving from right to left. In that case, we need to always divide. So remember the rule SBD. Smaller to bigger, divide. Like for example, 1 milliliter is equal to how many liters? Since U stands for unit, that is my base, and it represents liter over here. That is because I'm moving from smaller to bigger unit. So again, I will see how many jumps I'm making. So it is 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. That means I need to divide it with 1000. 1 divided by 1000, which I can also write it in my fraction form. 1 by 1000, which will be equal to how many liters? It will be equal to 0.001 liters. Now let's try a few of the questions. For example, here the question is to convert 7 meters into centimeter. So now I'm going to write King Henry metric system. That is King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. Here I need to convert meters to centimeters. This is my base unit, which is going to be my meters, and C stands for centi. So this is my centimeter, and you can see that meters to centimeter is bigger to smaller. So whenever it is bigger to smaller, we need to multiply. So I will make 1 jump, 2 jump. That is, I need to multiply 2 times with 10, which makes 7 meter is equal to 7 times 100, which will be equal to 700 centimeter. Now let's try another example where we need to convert 450 centimeters to meters. Again, we'll follow this King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk method. Here we need to convert from centimeter to meter. That is smaller to bigger unit. So whenever we are converting from smaller to bigger, we always need to divide. So it is SBD. That means 450 centimeter will be equal to. Now, here we will see how many jumps we have to make from moving from centimeter to meter. So it's one jump and two jump. So that means divided by 100. So 450 will be divided by 100 and we will get an answer as 4.5 meters. Now let's try for the weight conversion, that is from 8 kilograms to grams. Again, gram is my base unit which I need to convert from kilograms. That is again bigger to smaller, so I need to multiply. But before seeing that how much I need to multiply, I have to check how many jumps I need to make. So it's one jump, two jump, three jump. So it will be multiplied with 1000. So 8 kilograms needs to be multiplied with 1000, which will give me 8000 grams. Did you get it right? Now this is your turn to try all these three questions and comment your answers below. If this method made measurement easier, hit the like button and subscribe for more math secrets, and I'll see you in the next lesson.